Alright, hey guys, so today I'm going to be playing a little bit of Backgammon Blitz. This is a virtual board game of the classic backgammon. A friend of mine decided to gift me this game. I'm not entirely sure why. I've never played backgammon before in my life, but I really appreciate it. Thank you, Cluck, for gifting me the game. I thought I'd make a video on it because I was kind of eager to learn how to play for the first time. So here we are in the main menu. Before we begin a game, I thought it would be a good idea to start with the tutorial. I'm just going to be going through the basics. Backgammon is a game that looks very complicated at first, but it's actually a very easy game to understand. So the way it works is one player plays as white, the other player plays as black or brown, and the black player starts in the bottom right corner and they go in a clockwise direction to get to the end in the top right corner, and then the white player does the opposite. They go in a counterclockwise direction and they try to get their pieces into the bottom right corner. So yeah, and basically the first person to get all their pieces into the corner slot wins the game. The way you move your pieces is determined by a dice roll, so each player takes turns rolling dice, and that determines how far you can move your pieces and so forth. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's a couple other rules that I'll explain a little bit later on, but I thought I'd just show you guys the simple mechanics first before we start a actual game, just so you guys aren't completely confused. So I'm going to be playing by myself. Let's play against a beginner AI. I will say I am a beginner as well. I haven't played this game before. I played one game against an AI, and that's pretty much it. So we'll play on the wooden board. I will say, just starting out, that the graphics in this game look really nice. This looks super realistic, which is very impressive. I love virtual board games that actually or put in a lot of effort and detail into the environments. So here we go. I can also move the camera. So it looks like I'm going first, or actually no, he rolled his die, he rolled a 5. I guess I'm rolling my die, I rolled a 6. I guess that means I get to go first. So there's a 6 and a 5, which means I can move any tile 6 spaces and 5 spaces. So I'm playing as brown, so I need to go in a clockwise direction into the top right corner. So I'm going to be moving, let's move this piece here, and then we'll move this piece up here. So 6 and then 5. So he rolled a double 3. If you roll a double of a number, it doubles on top of that. So he got to move 3 places 4 times. If that makes sense. Hopefully it all makes sense to you guys. So let's go ahead and roll our die again. We rolled a double 1, which means we can move our tiles 4 times. Let's see, what do we have here? Let's go ahead and move. I guess I'll move this over here. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll move this right here. So he rolled a 6 and a 5, so he's moving 6 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he landed there. Let's roll again. We rolled a 1 and a 6, so let's see. So one cool thing about backgammon is you can actually jump on top of the enemy point if they only have 1 tile. So if I move this here using my 1 die, so I'm going to move this tile here, that places his tile in the middle, and he has to restart from the very beginning. So this piece here is actually going to end up over here on the next turn, and he has to move this piece on the next turn. So that's the main strategy of backgammon, is to try to prevent the other player from getting all of his pieces to his slot, and you're trying to get all of your pieces to the other slot. So I'm going to go ahead and do that twice by moving this piece all the way over here. So now he has 2 pieces in the middle, and he has to use the pieces in the middle, and he can't use the other pieces. But he rolled a double 2, so he was able to move 4 times, which was kind of unfortunate for me, but that's fine. So we rolled a 5 and a 4. You can move whatever tile you want as long as there's a area to move. You can't move your tiles on enemy points if they have 2 or more tiles on that point. So you can actually block the other player if you have multiple points blocked up. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know if it's making sense. It's a very confusing game to learn how to play, but once you play it, it's actually not too bad. So we would roll a 5 and a 4. I'm gonna move this piece over here. So now all my tiles are safe because I have them all in stacks. He's not going to be able to jump any of mine, my points here. So the goal, like the main goal, is to get all of my brown tiles in the top right quadrant. Once they're all in the top right quadrant, we can start stacking them into this like corner slot in the top right corner. I'm not sure how well you can see it, but basically you have to get all of your tiles into the corner first before you can start winning the game. So let's go ahead and roll another dice. We got double 2, so we can move 4 times. Let's see. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this. No, I think that'd be a bad idea. Oh, oops. I did not mean to do that, but that actually worked. That was fine. I was actually gonna do something different, but that worked well for me. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to keep all of my tiles in stacks. If they're by themselves as like individual tiles, then that means they can be jumped. And if they're jumped on, then I have to restart from the very beginning, which is, it takes a lot of time to get your tiles back around the board, especially considering the enemy player can keep jumping on them over and over again, and it really becomes frustrating after a while. So we're rolling our dice again. We rolled a 1 and a 5. We could take his tile here, but that'd be kind of risky, especially considering he's already at the start. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this piece here, and then I'll move this piece here. So you rolled a 3 and a 5. Let's roll our dice. 1 and a 3. Let's move this. Let's move this here. And then this one here. You can put as many tiles as you want on each point. It doesn't really matter how many tiles you put on a point. 5 and a 7. Let's start moving this giant stack in the bottom left corner over to the top right corner. He rolled a 6 and a 5. So far the game is pretty even. I think I'm winning slightly, but it really depends on your dice rolls. 3 and 2. Can I move over here? 1, 2, no, I can't. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna move this here, and then I'm gonna move this one here. There we go, that works. 6 and a 6. Oh man, he rolled double 6s. Oh, that puts him way in the lead, I think. That was bad for us. There's also this die in the middle. It says 64 on it. There's another rule in Backgammon where you can like double, and I'm not really sure what exactly it means. I'm not sure if it means you double your dice rolls or if you just double your points at the end, but I don't really understand it quite yet. I'm a beginner, by the way. I'm not really too informative about how to play this game. So wait, that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna move this here, and then we're gonna move another one. Actually, I think I messed up. Can I backtrack? Oh wait, I can just move this here. I'm trying to keep all of my tiles together. I don't want them to be separated. 5 and a 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just gonna move these here. That might be a bad idea. Hopefully it doesn't jump on me. Oh, he jumped on me. Crap. So now he just screwed me over. So as you can see over here, the first 3 points are filled. So if I roll a 3, 2, or 1, I'm not gonna be able to move next turn. I rolled a 5. That was pretty lucky. So I guess we'll move this here for now, and then we have a 2 left. Can I do anything with this 2? Not really. Actually, I could move this maybe. I feel like the AI is gonna beat me here. I am not doing too great. we rolled 4 ones. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take his tile. I'll move this one here. And then we'll move this over here. So as long as I can block him, he has one piece that I need to block. Oh, as you saw it there, I'm not sure if you guys quite caught that, but he rolled his die and he wasn't able to play his tile in the middle because I had all these spaces blocked. So I think if he rolled a 1, 2, 3, or 5, then he wouldn't be able to move. And I think that's what happened there. So a 6 and a 2. Let's see here. I'm gonna move that here. I'm gonna try to block him like completely. Put that over there. He rolled a 4 and a 2. Ah, he played his. Okay, so he has one piece here that I could capture. Hopefully we get lucky and get something. Yes, we did. So we just blocked him, and now he's gonna have to do that all over again. This game is kind of just about countering and sort of just, I don't know, it's kind of like trolling your teammate, or trolling the other player. I'll move this over. His turn, he rolled a 1 and 2 and can't play. I basically have all these points blocked. He can only roll a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if he doesn't roll a 4, he's basically out of the game for the rest of the game because I have all of these points blocked up. So I'm in a really good position here, I think. But like I said, I don't really know how to play this game too well. Okay, let's move. Shoot. No, okay. I don't really know what I should do here. 1 and a 4. So we'll move this here, and we'll move this on top of here. He rolled a 6 and a 3. He can't play. My turn. I basically blocked him up, so I'm probably going to win unless he gets lucky and gets a lucky roll. Oh no! Sweet. So now I have him completely blocked. Like, absolutely completely blocked. He cannot do anything for, like, the remainder of the game from this point on. So now all I have to do is get these 2 tiles over to the top right corner, and I'll basically win the game. I don't even know why he's rolling, because he can't do anything. Wait, he could, if he rolled a double, maybe he could get out, but I don't think so. So, like I said, I'm in a really good position to win. I am playing against a beginner though, so keep that in mind. Beginner AI. 2 and a 3. Okay. So now I have all my pieces in the top right corner, and I can start getting them off the board, and basically I'm about to win the game. So, roll our die. Roll a 4 and a 4. So as you can see, I don't know how well you can see it because my webcam's probably in the way, but now I can start moving pieces off the board. So I think I'm going to move this piece off the board, and then I'll move this piece over here, just so that he'll still be blocked. Oh, I rolled, crap. I rolled a double 4, so that means I get to play 4 times. Forgot about that. So we'll just move all of these to the side. So he rolled a double 2. He can't do anything. My turn. 3 and 3. Oh, I rolled a double 3, so now I can basically get a lot of my pieces off the grid. Pretty sure I'm about to win here. He rolled a double 3, and he can finally get his piece off. He's very close to winning too, so I need to still be careful. 5 and a 7. 6 and a 1. Okay, so now I have nothing to worry about because he has no tiles in the top right corner, which means he can't jump me. So for the rest of the game, I'm just getting all my tiles off the grid, which should be very easy. Hooray! I don't know, this game, I don't know how much I really enjoy it. It feels like one of those games that like fancy rich people play, and it's not for everyone, but I think it's fun. He rolled a 4 and a 2. Yeah, he pretty much can't do anything. I have this game in the bag. If you roll a double at the end, it's super easy to win. So my next turn I'm going to win because I'll have all my tiles in the slot in the top right corner, and that means game over. Victory! Hooray! I won! Victory by Gammon. Hooray. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to go back to second quit. Sure, yes. I'm gonna go back to the main menu. That's just a quick look at Backgammon Blitz. Pretty cool game. It's on sale currently. I think it's 79 cents during the summer sale. It's 79 cents. Normally it's a couple dollars. I think it's $4. So yeah, it's a game that I really encourage you guys to pick up if you're a fan of backgammon or if you're just looking for a cool board game to play. Let me just check one more time. There is some other features that I guess I didn't mention. There's different game modes, point target, blitz mode, difficulty, and then there's two, I guess, oh wait, there's more than two. So there's different game boards. There's a peacock board, there's a workshop board, looks kind of cool, and then there's a leather board and a stone board. So yeah, definitely a good variety of boards to play on. This game does support online multiplayer, which is cool too. It'd be a cool game to play against friends. And that's about it. So yeah, I just want to quickly mention, again, thanks so much to Cluck for gifting me this game. I hope you guys learned something. I hope I explained it well enough. This is like my second game, so I'm still very much a beginner. Trying to explain a game to all of you guys is kind of difficult, but anyways, thanks for watching and have a nice day.